This one comes from June the 3rd, and it is under the title Mountains of Air, as you're going to see in a moment, but it's under the theme of community. And I love the Bible verse from Matthew 6:27, where Jesus says, "Can any of you by worrying add a single hour to the span of your life?" Now, let me read just a few lines of this passage, and you'll see the theme and how it comes out revolving around community. "Are my eyes playing tricks on me? The mountains that looked just like the ones I had left behind in Pennsylvania seemed to fill the horizon as I drove down an unfamiliar country road. All I could think of were long, winding roads ahead of me, filled with steep slopes or maybe miles of backtracking around the foothills. That was definitely not what I wanted to see. My new life in Michigan was struggle enough. What with trying to find a new job, a new church, new friends, new doctors, new connections in the community. The last thing I needed was another mountain to climb, real or figurative. Then I took another look. What I thought were mountains were actually peaks of mist rising from Lake Michigan. As I drove toward them, they began to vanish. They were airy and without substance. My fears had transformed them into a threat." In this devotion, it's interesting that sometimes we can take situations and they seem scary and seem to be insurmountable, and we make mountains out of them, and sometimes they're not mountains at all. The Bible teaches us to be in a community, and sometimes it's very difficult to be in community. So my challenge this week from our devotion is to find 2 or 3 friends in your community you're in, or a new community, and pray that the Lord will put them in your life to help you grow spiritually, grow as a community. The second thing that I have as a challenge is that in the Wesley background, in those small groups, one of the questions that they would ask each other as they met weekly is, how is it with your soul? In other words, how is it with your spiritual walk? And then the third one I want to challenge you with is, how is your M&Ms? Now, M&Ms are part of my favorite candy and my coffee, of course, in the Bible. I mean, what else is better than that? But it's an acronym for me, Mission and Ministry. Are you involved in mission and ministry? Many times you can find community, you can find family in the midst of mission and ministry. And you can have a M&M as well, and that's pretty good. Blessings. Bye-bye.